welcome to this week's newsletter. Well, we're open. We're still open. That's the main thing. We're still open for business. The golf course is open. The pro shop is open. The clubhouse is open. Everything's open at the moment because of the coronavirus, okay? Things may change and we'll keep you posted. The club has sent out an email regarding good, correct procedure out on the golf course to make sure this virus doesn't, or we do our bit to contain this virus so it doesn't spread. But yeah, very strange times. We in the pro shop are doing our bit. We are trying to, we got sanitizers in the shop. We are cleaning regularly. We are trying to keep our practices as safe as possible. So yeah, rest assured, we are doing our bit in the pro shop to make sure everything is clean and hopefully not spreading the disease. I'm still doing my lessons, okay? I'm still doing my fittings as well. Guidance from the PGA that I've had said I'm okay to carry on with those things as long as basically we don't share equipment, so I don't touch your clubs, you don't touch my clubs, etc, etc, and we keep a safe distance away most of the time through the lessons. Obviously, if I've got to show you an iPad video, we can be in reasonably close contact for a couple of seconds. That won't take long, but yeah, PGA have sent me lots of guidelines that they've been in consultation with the health ministers, etc, about how to carry on coaching in a nice, safe, clean environment. So yeah, as of the moment, we are following government guidelines. So at the moment, we are open for business. And actually, I'm not sure if it's scientifically true, but we all know that fresh air is very good for you. And it can cure a lot of known ailments. So actually, this time of need, then get out there and play golf. I can't think of a safer place to be honest, than playing golf out on the fresh air there. So yeah, please come and have a game. Please pop in and see us. Unfortunately, we're not doing coffees at the moment. Our hands are taking cash payments and things like that, although we are encouraging people to make contactless card payments and also use your account money as well, so that we don't have to handle the cash. If we do have to handle the cash, we have got sanitizers to clean our hands, etc. But we decided that we don't want to make the hot drinks, putting our hands in the coffee jars to scoop the coffee in, because we haven't got a coffee machine, have we? Unlike the clubhouse. So unfortunately, that is one of the things that we can't do. But yes, we are open to business as normal. Come in and see us. We're trying to encourage not too many people to come in at the same time, so don't come in parties of 10 like I know you do. Yeah, I wish. But yeah, just normal four balls are absolutely fine. So yes, at the moment we are good for business. Shop is open, still doing my lessons, still doing my fittings. Anything changes, we're following government guidelines. I'm sure we'll let you know. So this week in the shop, we've taken delivery of some new golf balls. We've taken delivery of the new Shrixon Q-Star and the Shrixon Ultisoft, okay? And we're gonna have a little ball fit in a minute to see how they perform, okay? Right, so the Q-Fit is their brand spanking new golf ball. It's gonna sit under the Z-Star that I currently use. The Z-Star is their premium golf ball, their equivalent of the Pro V1, and the ball that you'll see most of the Tour Stars use, okay? So that's the Z-Star. The Q-Star is gonna sit just under there, just like a Tour Soft would do with Titleist, okay? So what's the difference between the Q-Star and the Z-Star? Well, the Q-Star apparently just feels just as soft, spins just as much around the greens, doesn't spin just as much with the driver, which is a good thing, because you want high spin with your wedges, low spin with your driver, and just launches a bit higher than the Z-Star. So I'm not sure it would suit me, but we'll have a little test. The Ultisoft is the real soft feeling golf ball, and I've had a little putt with all three of them on my mat, and obviously I know what the Z-Star feels like, very soft. The other two feel just as soft as the Z-Star, okay, but perform slightly different. So the Ultisoft feels really soft. It's a real low compression golf ball, or feels like a low compression golf ball, but behaves like behaves like a low spinning golf ball, okay? So for those that are looking for distance and don't want too much backspin, remember backspin can also mean side spin. Side spin equals offline golf shots, okay? So for those wanting a soft feeling golf ball, real soft feeling golf ball, it feels like a premium golf ball, the Ultisoft. For those that want that, but don't want it spinning too much because they're worried they might slice it or hook it, then that's when the Ultisoft there comes into its own. So let me hit a few, let's have a little test, and let's see how we get on, and I'll talk you through the results. I'm gonna hit 3 wedges and 3 drivers with each ball. So let's take at the wedges first of all. Okay, so the red up the top here is the new Q Star, the yellow is the Z Star, and the green is the Ultisoft. Okay, so first of all, when I'm hitting, this is my 58-degree wedge, which I normally carry about 85 yards or so, and on the screen we're hitting to, it does spin back a little bit. So let's first of all, around the greens, we're looking for spin, we're looking for control, at least I am, okay? And this number here, see where the cursor is there? This number here, the backspin numbers are key. So with the Q Star, I was spinning it 10,655 revolutions of backspin per minute. With the Z Star, I was spinning it 11,368 revolutions per minute, and the Ultisoft 9,782 revolutions per minute. So a big difference there between the premium Z Star golf ball and the Ultisoft, which is a soft feeling hard golf ball, if you like. Okay, so big difference there. And also you can see actually straight away that the Q Star does launch higher. Look, peak height 22, 25, 24 yards up in the air, as opposed to my Z Star averaging 21 and the Ultisoft 23. Okay, so yeah, backspin numbers are important. They're all gone reasonably straight. Look, not too far offline. Okay, but the backspin numbers were quite key there. Ball was coming off the face a little bit faster with the Q Star. So good start for the Q Star. Right, now down to driver, because obviously we want the backspin with the short irons, but we don't want any spin with the driver. So we've hit 3 drivers of each, all varying successes, but they're half decent shot, these. So here we go. Let's go spin numbers again. So 2,246 with the Z Star. Similar, very similar with the Q Star, so that's good. And a bit less with the Ultisoft, so that's good. Lower backspin numbers are great. Interesting with the Ultisoft, it didn't come off the club face as fast, 101 compared to the other two. And then peak height, Ultisoft went higher, although one of them did go right, so it will go high and right. But look at the difference between the Z Star and the Q Star, averaging 26 yards up in the air with the Z Star, 30 yards up in the air with a Q Star, so that's interesting. And then distance, yeah, because it's launched higher, it's just carried a little bit further, finished up the same distance because of the descent angle. But yeah, very, very similar distance. The Ultisoft gone a bit further, okay? So yeah, there we go. The balls are doing what we'd expect to do in our very brief experiment here, but you can see the numbers, total numbers, carry here, distance here, and those all-important spin numbers and launch numbers as well, okay? So you can see the Ultisoft was launching a lot higher than my Z Star. And ball speed, actually the Z Star was coming off the face quite fast, but not as fast as the Q Star. The Ultisoft, with that sort of soft compression golf ball, wasn't coming off the face as fast, but because it wasn't spinning as much and it was launching higher, it's actually gone further 2 yards. So in conclusion, the 2 golf balls that we've tested against my Z Star, would I change to the Q Star? No, just because it launches a little bit higher than my Z Star, which I don't necessarily want. And 2, it doesn't quite spin as much with the wedges, which again is something I want. I want that control around the green. But the Q Star as an alternative, is a fantastic alternative and doesn't cost as much as the Z Star. The Q Stars are going out at £30 a dozen. The Z Stars go out at £36 a dozen. So the Q Stars are a little bit better value for money than the Z Stars. So yeah, the Ultisofts, great. If you like that soft feeling golf ball, Wilson did the DX2 softs. They were very popular for a little while, although did tend to break quite quickly because they were a low compression golf ball, almost too low a compression. So they crack quite a lot, those Wilson Staff DX2s. Or the Callaway, there's a Chrome Soft Callaway do as well, that real soft feeling golf ball that doesn't actually perform like a soft golf ball, performs like a hard golf ball. So, hope that all makes sense. Come and try them. You can try. Srixon are doing a great promotion because it is brand spanking new golf ball. If you buy a dozen Srixon Q Stars, I will give you 2 free golf balls to try on top of that. So you get 14 balls for your £30, okay? For that, if you try those first 2 golf balls, the free ones I've given you first of all, and you don't like those 2 golf balls, then bring back your dozen and we'll happily refund you. So if you want some Q-Star golf balls, if you want to try them out, come buy a dozen golf balls. I'll give you 2 free ones to try first of all. You take the dozen with you, obviously. And if you don't like those 2 golf balls, then I'll give you your money back on the dozen golf balls. Make sense? So, come give them a go. If you're interested in a ball fitting and doing something similar to what I did there, come and speak to me or Ollie and we can book you in for a ball fitting. We can take you through all the Strixon models, all the Titleist models, all the tailor-made models, and we've also got some colourway balls there as well, along with some Bridgestone golf balls on the way. We've actually got Tiger's ball coming in the next couple of weeks or so. So we'll give those a test when they come in. In competition news, basically the big news is that there won't be any competitions for the foreseeable future. They've all been cancelled, so although you can still go play golf, we don't want the competitions continuing just because people do generally gather in the clubhouse after a competition for a drink and a chat with other competitors, so we feel that might be too many in the clubhouse for that. So competitions are cancelled, unfortunately, but you can still go and play your golf out there, no problem at all, and then pop into the clubhouse for a drink in your smaller groups, so that's basically why. Okay, but we did have a competition on Sunday. We had the men's monthly Stableford, where Stephen Hall had a fine 39 points to win Division 1. Jim Robson came second with 38 points, who beat Paul Platten into third, also on 38 points. Les Dukes won Division 2 with 42 points. Great score that, Les, well played. He beat Alan Rush into second on 38 points. And in Division 3, Reg Cadmore, well done Reg. Reg won Division 3 with 38 points, beating Tony Palmer into second on 36 points. Well, that's it for this week's newsletter. There's no fixtures to announce. Like I said, they've all been called off, unfortunately. But stay safe. We still are open. We are still playing golf. Get out and enjoy that fresh air. Let's hope this virus passes as quickly as it has come. But that's it for me for this week. Hopefully I'll be here next week to give you an update on things. But in the short term, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.